everybody. Welcome to another episode of M Cubed. I am Brian, the Motley Mix. Man, do I need a haircut merchant. How's everybody doing so far? Has May been okay for you? Well, it's been great for me, and I'm going to do another episode coming up in a few days to go through my numbers for May, which is blowing away my best month ever. It has been absolutely phenomenal. I have been so busy with packing and shipping and having to buy more stock because things are just flying off the shelves here. And so what I've done is I have been thrifting. Yes, the thrift stores are open. At least the Goodwill's opened up about a week ago now. The Value Village / Savers just opened up yesterday. And then I think I saw some action at the Salvation Army thrift store in Niagara Falls today when I was doing a shipping run. So it looks like all of the local thrift stores are going to be opening, if not already open, here by the end of this weekend. So I picked up a few things. Thought I would go through a few of my recent hauls, both online and in the thrift stores, and show you what I'm picking up and what I'm thinking is going to sell. Not had much to do with ceramics and that kind of thing in the last little bit, although I just did get a message yesterday from my ceramics contact in Toronto. Says he's got another box for me. So next time I head off to Toronto, I will be dropping by on him and picking up a $40 box of glass and ceramics. But let's get into it. Here's a few things that I've picked up recently. And I told you about this in the last episode. I got in an online auction a big box of steel plate. I always say it the wrong term. Silver plate. I keep wanting to say stainless steel and silver at the same time. Silver plated brass, and I got a whole bunch of it, like a box full, and I got it for $6. And I just wanted to show you a few of the things. Now, if you've been a follower at all, you know that I like to leave my silver plated items tarnished because I think it should be up to the buyer whether they want to polish something up and have it as bright, shiny silver, or if they want the age and the patina on it, I'll leave it up to the buyer. However, the stuff I just bought in this box last week all had issues as far as the polish went. Some areas, it looks like stuff was sitting on top of each other. So some of it was shiny and some of it was tarnished at the same time, half and half kind of thing. So I decided to polish it all, but I didn't have to do it. My girlfriend loves polishing silver for some reason, and so she polished it all for me, and I am eternally grateful to her for that. So let me show you some of these beautiful, bright, shiny, silver-plated items that I picked up for a grand total of $6. Starting off with this beautiful thing. Look at this. It is a champagne bucket / trophy style with the handles and the opening up top. It's got a little bit of green going on in the inside. I think it's electroplated brass. It hasn't been polished on the inside, so I think that green is some of the patina from the brass coming through. I'm just going to leave the inside for now, but that is absolutely gorgeous. No engraving on it, so it's just for somebody to do whatever they want with it, but that's probably going to be a $40 to $50 champagne bucket. This one is by Morton Packer of Canada. All of this silver plate is Canadian. So some of it's good name though, good names. Canadian silver plate is very well liked. And so that one is Morton Packard, and that is a beautiful $40 to $50 piece probably. And I got these. I'm going to try and hold them up together so you can just see the combination. Look at these. A coffee pot and a teapot. There's also a creamer, a sugar, and a matching tray. The handles on the tray match the handles on the pots here. They are absolutely gorgeous. This is leather. I'm going to put one down so we can see it here a little better. But these are leather straps there and there. The detailing, that's leather straps around it. It is absolutely phenomenal. When it was polished up, it looks absolutely stunning. Not polished on the inside, but as you can see, it's silver plated all the way around, but beautiful footed teapot, coffee pot. The sugar and the creamer also have the footed on them. That's lead. And the handle of the big tray matches the handle of the pots. I think from what I've seen on the comps, I'm going to be listing this entire set together, all 4 pieces plus the tray, so 5 pieces in total, for about $100 to $125. That's how much an entire set of silver plate tea set will go for. And this one is Viking. Viking is a very well-known plate company out of Canada. Viking plate, electroplated brass, very desirable, very well liked online, and it's going to be up there probably in the next 24 hours or so. I have to get this out of the way. Excuse me as I disappear off screen there for a second. I have something here too, another tray. Oh, there's also a covered dish. There's also an uncovered dish. There's a lid that doesn't match anything. It sort of sits on top of the champagne bucket, but it's not for a champagne bucket, so I'm not going to probably even sell it. But this is a beautiful reticulated edge. When that edge has got the cut throughs like that, that is called a reticulated edge. And it is beautiful. Again, this is International Silver Company. So a little bit of a better name as far as people knowing who made it. And that's up there on the website already. Just listed it this afternoon for $25 US. I think it was $25. But this entire box of silverware, silver plateware, came from a now defunct home staging company. I picked up a couple of other things at this auction as well. Unfortunately, not worth quite as much as this box was, but I took a shot at the silver plate, and it's going to pan out for sure. My $6 investment getting a pretty good return. By the way, there's one more thing here I'll show you. I forgot. Candy dish. Nice pedestal candy dish. Great condition. Shined up. I don't know. It turned really shiny when it was polished. Let's put it that way. That one's on the site right now for $19.99. And it's about the right comp for pedestal candy dishes that are in great shape with the rope edge around the top. Cute little piece, $18 to $20. And again, I paid $6 for all of it. So I wanted to move on and show you something here. I've been talking so much about the RC parts that I've been getting from the auctions. I only got 2 parts last week because the prices are still really going up. But I wanted to show you something. I got this piece a couple of weeks ago. I'm still working on how I'm going to sell it or what I'm going to do with it. But here's a size comparison for you. So you can see exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about these remote control cars. This is the size of the remote control car. It is big. It is a good foot long, if not longer. And you can see a little bit of the comparison there. That's how big these remote control cars are. And this is obviously the bottom plate and the wheels. The wheels are wrecked, but it's got a few of the parts that you need. The gas can is very desirable. There's some electronics over here. There's gears here. I know nothing about these things, so I don't even know if there's actually a motor in there or not. I don't know. I'm going to look into it, but I don't know for sure if the motor is actually in there. But it's got a number of parts. I'm going to sell this probably as an entire starter piece or practice piece or whatever. The bottom's got a few marks on it. So it's not really a great condition remote control car starter. Anyhow, a starter car. But I'm going to clean it up, and it's probably going to go in the $60 to $80 range. I paid $3 for this. $6. Somebody bid me up a couple times. So $6 for this one, but it's probably a $50, $60 to $80 range, depending how nicely I can clean it up. And if I can start to find some brand names and that kind of thing on here, it's going to be a nice little return on my investment on that remote control car. Starter part, whatever you want to say. So that's just the last couple of things from auctions that I picked up. Now a couple of things that I picked up from the thrift stores. I did go out to the Goodwills. I couldn't help it. You know, the Goodwill in Niagara Falls is only a half a block away from my shipping company. And so they opened last Thursday, and on Monday I had to go do some shipping. So I dropped in, thought, what the heck, I'll drop by. And I picked up interesting stuff. I don't usually sell these things, but I'm enough of a music connoisseur to know some things. I got a bunch of records, and they're 80s records. They are 80s extended play 12-inch singles, except for one of them. At the Goodwills, all the records are $1 each, and these all sell in the $15 to $25 range. So for my $4 investment here, I'm hopefully going to make back about $100. There is Stacey Q with the Two of Hearts extended play version, European version, club remix, and all that kind of stuff. A couple of records by the same artist, Debbie Deb. You know, I was a DJ in the 80s. I don't even remember Debbie Deb. I don't remember these songs at all. This one's called When I Hear Music. I don't know. They may have that one online. It's going for a good $15. This is the one that I recognize the name. It's called Lookout Weekend by Debbie Deb. I am not going to try and sing it for you so you recognize the tune either, but very well-known song from that dance era of the mid-'80s. And again, that because of the record label that it's on is $20 to $25. So I'm looking forward to that one. Then there's this one. I sort of was going to hold on to this one for myself, but I don't have a record player, so really no use. Howard Jones. Howard Jones was one of my favorite artists back in the 80s. Actually has appeared a couple of times at the casino that I work at here in the Niagara Falls area, in Niagara Falls. Unfortunately, I did not get to see him because I was working both those times. But this is his 12-inch album, which had a couple of his big hits on it. And all of them cost me $1. And they are in near mint to mint condition. You can see the extra plastic layer that's around them. I think they belonged to somebody who used to be a DJ, because DJs usually put them in the extra layer of plastic. And I pulled out the albums in the Goodwill, and I couldn't believe the condition they were in. They are in near mint, if not mint condition. And so they're getting prime dollar online, and they should all go in the 15 to 20, and one of them up to $25 range for $1 each. Not bad. Last but not least on this one, this is going to be a short one because I've just been busy getting through all of my auction stuff from the last 3 weeks. I'm still plugging my way through some of the things I picked up at auction, and the stuff that I picked up in the hoarder house is just now 2 days ago finally all listed, except for a couple of pieces that I showed you in the last video that I decided not to list because they weren't really worth any money. Anyhow, went to the Goodwill, which is only about 1 mile away from my house, and picked up a couple of my favorites, Plushies. Now, these are, I've had pretty good luck with finding these kind of things in the past. These are from Japanese anime. And this one's new with the tag, and the tag is in Japanese, and so I didn't have any luck with trying to identify what show they were from. This is where Google Lens came in handy. I just took a picture of this fella here, put it in Google Lens, and Google Lens right away came up with the show, and the show is titled, let me get this right, the Uran High School Host Club. I don't know. I just look things up. I don't know what they are. It's obviously all about young people in a high school, although they look pretty young to be in high school, but who knows. But these two characters here, they cost me $4 each Canadian. It's about $3 US. And right now, they sell for anywhere from $20 to $25 each, especially this guy new with the tags. He'll be $20 to $25. This one might be $15 to $20. But these are a couple of the popular characters from the Uran High School Host Club. Yes, I looked because I didn't know it off by heart again. And they're cute. And you know what? It's the kind of plushes that you need to look for because they're unique. There's not a lot of them out there. There's not a lot of them listed on eBay. And so I have to take the pictures of them probably tomorrow and get them on the eBay store. Although tomorrow is also going to be reorganization day. I don't think the weather's going to be so great tomorrow. Picked myself up another set of shelving, 5 feet tall shelving, plastic shelving. And I have an area that I'm going to be putting that in. And it's going to be reorganization day and going to get things organized. And it came about because I sold a few things in the past 2 weeks that I had a hard time finding. My organization system is non-existent right now. There's just sort of stuff everywhere. I have sort of, the stuff right above me here is older stuff, 4 to 6 to 8 months old. Stuff that's over on the corner, around the corner in one of the closets that we're not using, that's about 2 to 5 months old. Some of it right behind me is some of the bigger things. And then I've got bigger things as well in shelving in my bedroom and more over there in the laundry room, which is the really big stuff. But it's really a non-existent organization set up. So I'm going to get organized. I'm going to keep listed things together, and I'm going to keep like things together. All my ceramic figurines are going to stay together, and teacups and saucers and demi-tasse cups, they're all going to stay together, and plushes will be together, and silverware together, and everything organized, because I don't want to go through what I went through earlier this week, pulling my hair out, trying to find an item that's sold, and meanwhile it was sitting right in front of my face the entire time. 2 hours later I found it. So I don't want to go through that again. Anyhow, I just wanted to give you a quick look at some of my last auction hauls. I'm still doing the online auctions, although with the thrift stores open, I'm taking a look through them as well. But the online auctions are still giving me some great items to pick up for really decent prices. So I'm going to keep going with them until the live auctions start back up, although I don't think that's going to happen for a good month plus here in Southern Ontario, because they are really taking their time opening things up. And as I mentioned last time, in between all of this thrifting and shipping and packing and organizing, the golf courses are open. So I'm all set. I'm going out this week. Anyhow, I hope everybody else is doing well. If your area is starting to slowly open up, please make sure you stay safe as you go out and do your thrifting. If you like this video, please feel free to hit the like button down below. It does give the video traction with the YouTube algorithm and lets YouTube know that people are watching, and so it recommends it to other people who are looking for this thrifting and reselling type of material. Last but not least, if you really want to follow along on all of my Canadian eBay reseller adventures, feel free to hit the subscribe button down below and then hit the bell to be notified every time a new episode is uploaded. Thank you very much for dropping by. I am off now to do a little bit of listing, and then I will see you again very soon with a wrap-up of the amazing May in the next episode. Until then, take care, everybody. Happy thrifting, great selling. I will see you very soon. Cheers.